Hey guys, it's Teresa here, and I'm back with another how-to yoga video. So in this video, I will be showing you how to do tree pose or Vrksasana. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Sanskrit is a little tricky for me still, but with practice, everything comes. So I will continue practicing, but please don't judge me. So yes, today we'll be doing tree pose. Tree pose is one of the foundational balance poses of yoga. It is a standing pose, a standing balance pose. So it can be challenging just because balance is something that we don't necessarily have control over each day. Some days we have great balance, some days we have none at all and we're wobbling all over the place. But that's okay. With the yoga practice, we learn to meet ourselves wherever we are, no matter what that looks like from day to day. And so, if today is one of those days where you may be a little bit wobbly, feel free to come next to a wall or a chair while we practice tree pose to give yourself that support. On the contrary, if today is one of those days where you're rock solid and the wind could blow, or I don't know, a hurricane could come, a tornado could come, and you feel like you're not going to move, maybe you give yourself a little bit of a challenge by closing your eye or lifting that standing heel off the floor, or maybe swaying in the wind like a beautiful palm tree. But with that, we will get started, and I will show you how to come into tree pose both safely and confidently in your practice. So come to stand on your mat. And we'll start off in mountain pose. So nice and tall, ground into the feet. Good. From here, bring your hands together in prayer in front of your chest. Good. Ground into one of your feet. So I'm going to go with my right foot first. So I'm going to ground into my right foot. Bring your gaze out in front of you to something that's not moving. And this is very important. Your gaze will help your balance. If your gaze is all over the place while you're trying to do a balancing pose, more than likely you're going to be all over the place. So if you bring your gaze to something steady that's not moving, more than likely that will help you a little bit more in keeping your balance. So find that gaze, ground into your right foot, bring your left knee up into your chest, and flex your toes. So draw those toes up towards your face so the energy is drawing up. From there, open the knee out to the side, and we're going to place the foot on the inside of your leg, anywhere except your knee. So you can take it to the inner thigh, the inner calf. You can even have it on the ankle with the toes down on the floor if today is one of those wobbly days. But we avoid placing the foot on the knee to keep ourselves safe. You never want to place the foot directly on the joint because the foot is not just hanging out here in tree pose. It's active, it's engaged. And what I mean by that is your foot is pressing into your leg is pressing back into your foot. So if your foot was just hanging out here, what might happen is eventually your leg might just start to slide down or not be able to stay up. But once you place that foot, I cannot emphasize it enough, press, hug in towards the midline. So press that foot into the heel into the foot. You may feel that kind of fortifying your balance a little bit, which is what you want. And you also want to press the palms. Okay, so the palms are not just hanging out, the leg is not just hanging out, everything is engaged as you grow tall through the crown and lift your chest. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you like to grow your tree branches in your tree pose by taking the arms overhead. If it's a little awkward or too tight with the prayer overhead, give yourself some space by opening up the arms and let those shoulders fall away from your ears. Keep your gaze. Keep breathing. And again, if today is one of those days where you feel a little stable or a little more stable and you want to challenge yourself, maybe close your eyes. If you fall out of it or fly out of it, that's okay. See if you can meet yourself with laughter. Or maybe lift that heel away from the floor and see what you can do to give yourself a challenge to go a little bit further. And on the contrary, again, if you need that support from a chair or a wall, feel free to take it. Yoga is all about giving yourself whatever you need in the moment, no matter what that looks like. From there, you can bring the hands back together in prayer. Bring that knee back to center and step it down next to your other foot. Release the palms, come back through mountain pose. And when you're ready, we'll ground into the left foot, find your gaze, bring your hands together in prayer, and bring that right knee into your chest. Flex the toes, open the knee out to the side, and place it for tree pose anywhere except your knee. So place that foot, and then create that hugging action by pressing the foot and the leg into each other. Press the palms together. Lift the heart. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you take the arms overhead. Maybe they stay in prayer. Maybe they open. Maybe you challenge your balance a little bit here or not. Yogi's choice. Take a moment to notice if there's any difference between this side and the first side, but without comparison or comparing, just notice. Then bring those hands back together in prayer. Bring that knee back to center. Do your best. Step the foot down. Release the palms by your sides. Turn them forward. Mountain pose. Great job, everyone. So again, that was tree pose, and that's one of our standing balance poses. So if you found yourself a little bit wobbly today, give yourself grace. As I stated, balance is one of those things we don't necessarily have control over. We just have to learn to meet ourselves where we are each day, each time we come to our mat. So I hope you found this video beneficial. I hope the information serves you in some way and hope you're able to apply it to your practice or to your life. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love for you to smash that subscribe button down below. I would love to hear any feedback that you have on this video or anything else that you've seen on the channel or anything that you'd like to see more of on the channel. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.